Well, it's gone on like day 55 that it's been raining. So it's really foggy, it's really wet outside, and I just wanted to really take my time. So I left the house and I was kind of early, but I'm late now, so I can only do like 10 minutes with you guys, but that's all that's really needed to be said anyway, because we're on verdict watch. It's day 10. No, it's day 8. I don't know where I got 10 from. Oh, because I have 10 minutes to talk. That's where I got 10 minutes. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Helena. Good to see you ladies this morning. I know I don't give anyone notice when I'm this late. Sorry, guys. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Judy. But basically, we're on verdict watch. And originally, they said this case was due to last 2 to 4 weeks. And we made it to 7 days officially. Today is day 8. And we are going to pray that this baby gets justice very quickly. I believe they're going to come back by noon. I'm not worried about it. I think that they're going to come back and convict her. Now, I think it just doesn't, like, the fine lines and the 20 different charges, I think maybe it was a bit of an overkill, and that may be why it's taking a little bit, but I don't know. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, someone in hiding, Southern Truth, Katie, Kelly, Beverly. I don't gotta tell everybody hi, because I'm on a limited schedule, but you guys know, if I skipped you, I'm sorry. It wasn't done on purpose. You guys are the best, always here. I didn't even warn you guys. So, good morning, hug dealer. Welcome to my kitchen. I love that. So, anyways, basically what we found out is that baby Evelyn was discarded, placed in a trash can. She had tinfoil around her face, and she had a blanket wrapped tightly around her. She was placed in a trash bag into a trash can and passed away due to asphyxiation, which is just a fancy medical term for not being able to breathe. And there was 4 mechanisms, 4 different ways that she suffocated, which it's horrific. Trigger warning. Somebody that could do this to their poor, precious, innocent baby. I just can't. Hey, Parham family. Sorry, I was watching The Psychologist in the Case of Hidden True Crime. Don't be sorry. That's okay. I'm late. I only can do about 10 minutes today. I might come back at lunch. I always say that, but I don't know. It depends. Hey, Miss Shauna. You've been sick. Everybody's got the bug now. I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't remember so many people being sick at one time. I know in the wintertime, everybody gets a bug or a cold or whatnot. But I just don't recall so many people having such a hard time with sicknesses. It's weird. It's like they're getting advanced or something. It's weird. Prison justice. Rhonda, see, I believe in that, but at the same time I don't, because I feel like there's so many people that are in there for similar crimes sometimes that they just all gather together. Like, I don't know. Lord help us, my husband is not feeling well with a cold, and you know what that means. Yeah. You know what? This morning when I went to check on Jimmy and ask him if he had taken his meds last night, because I don't remember, and I like to usually remind him, and he says, can you please get me cold water? I have a sore throat. And I was like, Jesus Christ, please. No, you guys, if you pray that was just a fluke, and that is just, sometimes when it's raining, it might be like a mildew thing or something. Mold. I get like this. Because, yeah, but we're all going to collectively pray for the men in our lives, that they are happy, healthy, because, they get to be big babies. But I don't mind it. I sometimes like a big, giant baby, but, it's just me. Isn't it weird that we all live on the same planet and it's summer here in Australia? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. That is crazy. It's a weird concept. And, like, if we were to travel there and we're over here in winter, I think it would throw your body off. Like, your body's so, it's weird. It's weird. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. My mom's been sick. Oh, you're a strong one. Thank you, Kimberly. my daughter's boyfriend's really sick with the flu. See, everybody. We have 42 likes and 116 in the room. Thank you guys so much. You guys really always make me feel great. Like, there's always everybody here. There's always somebody waiting. It's crazy. I've never got, everyone in Nashville seems to have the flu. Yeah, I know. And it's like, now we're classifying it as the flu. Like, I don't think I've ever even been tested for the difference between the two. For me, it was just, oh, you have a virus, or, oh, you have bronchitis and it's bacterial. And I don't, it's just, it's weird. Hello, Dragon Fighter. Yes, hope everyone has a great day. We're going to collectively pray that Evelyn gets justice quickly. Man, you guys got to 110 in Australia, the hottest place on earth. Is it humid in Australia, or is it just hot? Because there's a difference. Apparently, there's a difference between wet heat and heat. Dry heat. I don't know. So, yeah. A couple of questions I saw just within the chat and in some of the forums about Evelyn and her family and Megan, and the fact, first of all, the fact Megan did not testify. That defense attorney came out and said it was because the prosecution didn't prove their case. Sir, were you watching the same case? I don't think you were. But her mother didn't testify, in my opinion, because her mother's always been in and out of jail, and she's always been an addict. And you saw when her dad testified, they tried to break down his character by saying, you know, he was accused of kidnapping. Basically, any time that you have somebody, like, let's say I had you in my car and you wanted me to stop, and I didn't stop until I got to the next block because I didn't want to stop in the middle of the road. They could technically say that was kidnapping. And I believe it was the mom and the dad. Megan's mom and dad were together somewhere, and I guess he wouldn't let her leave or something. And so he was, he said he pled out, but it was like a charge of kidnapping. And I mean, I think that's a little bit silly, but the defense tried to point a finger at that to say that he wasn't a credible witness and that he had charges of kidnapping. So it's just like, wow, you're grasping at straws. But they would have broken her mother down to a pulp. I mean, they would have gotten her. Barry says, plan to go to Megan's trial, but of course, the first time I've been sick. Yeah, I'm sorry you feel bad, but it was a pretty quick trial. I was surprised. Well, I was, but then I wasn't. When it first started, when we saw all the witnesses coming out, like bam, 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 and it was just, there were 32 witnesses altogether, and they got them all out so quickly. It's just, thank you, Penny. Please hit the like button. Helena says, yes, please. Having a channel is not as easy as it looks. It takes a bit to come up here and just talk about random stuff. I mean, like, do you guys even really care? Do I care? I don't know. It's hard sometimes. Today's just one of those days, and it's still gloomy, rainy, and nasty, and it was foggy. And, so yeah. I don't ever want to come up here and be, like, in a bad mood and make people, like, end the video and be like, oh, like, what a terrible, just, demeanor or atmosphere. I always want to try and uplift people or help people, and sometimes, you know, it's like I may not feel like it, but lucky for y'all, I got, you know, 2 more minutes, so you don't actually have to really feel my nastiness. I'm being facetious. I'm not being really serious. Sometimes when I talk, a lot of people think everything I say, and then they take everything that I say literally. Sometimes I'm just talking to talk, and it's not necessarily a literal thing. You're amazing. Thank you. I don't take compliments very well either. Like, it's a little bit awkward that, you know, everybody, and at first I'm like, everybody in Dolly's would compliment me, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, you have to thank the guy's girlfriend, you know, like, so it's like I always have some kind of, like, in the back of my mind, like, but, you know, and then there was always the people that were like, ugh, the girlfriend, like, I hate you. So it's just like, you're bound to be in that position if you get in the position I got into. So I look forward to morning coffee with you. Awesome, great. Well, thank you. Well, I love that. I'm glad that I could have that moment with you and drink coffee together, even though a lot of you guys think my coffee is like a dessert, because it is. You like hearing me say big words? I didn't really think that I use big words. Really? Like, which ones? Ugh. We should have like a word of the day. Hold on, guys. That just... Fictitious? Oh, fictitious. When you said that, I instantly thought of unscrupulous. Is Betty's favorite word. She has like a word that she uses for like months at a time, and it's like her favorite word. It reminded me of that. I don't know why. I don't even watch her, but like the little clips I've seen, she's used the word unscrupulous like way too. I think there should be like a limit on how many times you could word like... I think there should be a limit how many times you could word something a certain way and use a certain word based on like... I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. It's not working this morning. I like how Dolly says film. Huh. I don't... For the day, fuck the haters. Yeah. Good morning, Justice Jane. Good to see you. It was good to meet Justice Jane. My dog was being so unruly, I couldn't even give her a hug properly. Damn Wrangler. He needs Jesus. I refuse to watch her. Yeah, I don't watch her. I just see clips. Welcome, Queenie Hamblin. Queenie Hamblin. Hey, Turtle Gang. He says film, not film. Oh, okay. I think it's funny how he says ambulamps. Chris Beltran, thank you so much. Thank you. I got my cup of coffee. I got another minute. I should probably go though. It's starting to rain again real bad. I don't get it. Like, where's all this rain coming from? Hey, Jamie, good to see you. I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy. I know. I just, you know, I just talking just to talk. Dolly Butcher, so many words, just like my husband. I love it. Yeah, me too. It's cute. I think it's just the cutest thing ever. And then I for a while, I tried to like help fix it, but then I'm like, you know what? It's not that I don't know. I always, like, everybody that makes fun of him or whatever, I hate it. So I, like, try to help, and then I'm like, you're not helping by trying to help, because it's just gonna, like, it makes it look like I'm too controlling or something, but it's not like that. I just, and I don't really, you know what? The best thing I ever did was completely... There's some channels that always revert to going back to discussing him and saying bad things. And I've, like, you know, there's 3 dots on the top of your video where you could enter the 3 dots. You select it and click on it. And it's got, like, this do not recommend channel option. Best thing I've ever done. I don't even see the channel. And then with them being blocked, like, I have certain channels blocked, so I don't see them anywhere. So with it being blocked and with you selecting that don't show me this content no more option, gold. Don't see you, don't know who you are, don't care. You can say and have your opinion and do what, you know, like, it's just, no matter what, you know, some people are gonna continue on their hatred like 5 years later. It's the weirdest thing ever. And I'm like, who even are you? I don't, like, and then I'll have somebody send me a video and be like, did you know this person said this? Like, how dare that? I'm like, I don't know who that is. Or, like, it's been a long time since, you know, I've heard of this person. They're still talking about it? Okay. Like, 4 years later? Oh, okay. Well, hey, Wicked West, good to see you. Yeah, I've unsubscribed. I've just unfollowed. It's like, it gets to be a point where it's like, it's enough. But when we're so deeply invested into these cases and following certain things and working on certain stuff, like right now, we're just hyper-focused. We got to get justice for Evelyn. You guys, let's collectively pray. If you pray, we got to get a verdict soon. Because, I mean, it just needs to be over with. There needs to be closure. This poor baby didn't deserve what she got. It's horrific. I mean, it's horrific. So, it seems cut and dry to me. I feel like the jury should have no problem. I think that there's just so many charges, so they have to go through each one of them in order to be fair and just, which I wouldn't want anything else. I wouldn't want nothing less. They need to go through every charge. They need to select all the right marks to place, you know, this lady into prison forever. 2 to 4 years later is pretty sad. Don't forget to refresh for views. Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't know anything about that, but that was great because I think it helped the numbers a little bit. I think the jury will come in early guilty. Well, they're not gonna, I know that for a fact they're not gonna want to be sequestered for the weekend. So it's definitely coming before the weekend. If max ultimate, like it's Thursday, I think it'll come by lunch. I thought for the most part actually that it would come yesterday, but you know, who knows? They could have one person that's got questions, and you know, there's always that one person in the classroom when you're in school, they've got a question about something, or you know, I don't know. But we did a poll on both channels, and both of the polls pretty much showed that like 98% would say guilty right now. So I'll be glad when they put her in prison so I can get my sleep back on track. Yeah. And then after that, we gotta do some things to get Michael Monkey Vaughn's people in jail, because prison, they deserve prison also. For whatever reason, they're stalled on pressing charges on these people, and I just really want to see justice for Michael Vaughn and his suspects slash unalivers slash monsters. Anyways, on that note, I gotta run. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. The likes, the shares, the comments, the super chats, everything. I really, truly appreciate you guys. It really makes my day. I feel great about, you know, being here with you guys. And I thank you so much. You do uplift me sometimes also. So I'm glad I could be here with you guys. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.